Yo boys, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing Rogue Warrior, and yes, I am still working on my Rogue. I actually bought a offhand weapon, and I finally got enough honor to buy another one, and I accidentally bought the same one because I forgot that there's an offhand and there's a one hand. I thought if you just bought it, you could just equip it on either one, and I wasn't even looking at it. Now I realized after I bought it, I equipped it so I couldn't actually sell it back, and it was a 5 IQ play, and I put a ticket in, but there's no way they're going to give me that back, so that weapon is now gone, and it was very unfortunate. Now we're facing a rogue mage, and every time you face a rogue mage, you want to go the rogue, especially as this comp. This is another carry, obviously. He actually played pretty good overall. He did a lot of damage. This guy randomly busts without the rogue opening, so it was never let them know your next move. When he blinds me, I have to kind of let my guy die. My guy needs to click every button now, but he doesn't click anything other than rally, which is not going to save him. So he dies. I click blind. I'm going to cloak. I'm going to kidney him here. We're going to get trinket. We're going to try to shadowy duel him. So if he vanishes, we can sap it. He vanishes last second, so we can sap him. So if he had done it after my shadowy duel, they would have won the game. Because I still would have had trinket, but now he kind of just dies. I just instantly trinket, file his stun. We kill him instantly. I don't have kick, so I'm kind of just pumping this guy through his shields. And thankfully, my file's kind of just healing me through his damage. And I'm kind of just pumping him and hoping to get block in this situation. This is a really good time to get block if we can. He has blink stun up. No, he actually blocks instead, so that's kind of sketchy play. Probably could have like DB ringed me, but oh well. He's going to cancel his block last second. I'm going to smoke bomb, and then I'm going to get a fresh stealth. He doesn't AoE. Look at this play. Now he AoE. So he was trying to look on his keybinds where the button was. I'm trying to hold Vanish, but I realize that I doubt I'm going to be able to hold it. It's going to be very rare. So now I actually get bust out of him, which is insanely good for us. I'm going to backstep him because he's going to blink and try to AoE me out, as you can see. So now he blanked, he AoE'd me now. And now we're in a good spot. We got his bust. Now I just need to wait for cloak, and I need to wait for some cooldowns, and then we go back out and basically win the game. I think I skip it here, so we're not just sitting here waiting because nobody wants to sit here and wait. But as a rogue, you have to wait. If you don't wait, you will lose to a mage every single time in any situation. So if you don't have cooldowns as a rogue, do not go out. Just play the long game, get some cooldowns back, and then go back out, and you'll be good to go. This guy has no trinket, no block, no combustion. Now he has altar time coming back up. No images, no frost nova, no orc rachel. He has no cooldowns. So do not go out there and do. See, as you can see, I kind of skip it here. Now I have some cooldowns back, and at this situation, we can just aggressively kill him, and I can just cloak and just kill him, and I still have trinkets. So now I cloak, kill that, and it was a nice, good, fresh old W. For the next game, it is a Ret Warrior. This was actually a pretty insane 1v2 here. So usually I like going Ret, so I'm going to blind him here, and then I'm going to Kinney. I'm going to bomb here if I can. He actually runs into the bomb. I'm going to swap to the Warrior off his trinket, because the Ret used his shield. We actually get wall, sack, bop, trinket, all in the same go. We got a lot of cooldowns. They really overuse. So I'm going to disarm the Ret. And really, there's not much my warrior can do here. He's obviously in full PvE gear, so he does a lot. He does a decent amount of damage, but he dies really, really quick. So I could open here and just go right now, and that probably would have been the best choice. But as you can see, he tops him off with 2 wogs, which ruins my entire play. Now I'm forced to vanish because if I don't and I go without echo, I cannot 100-0 somebody without echo. So as a sub rogue, you just play the long game again, wait for your echoing to come out, and then you go. He doesn't have Blade Storm, so now I can sap. We'll see if I do or not. So yeah, I do. So now he doesn't have Blade Storm, so it's not like he can do anything. And I have Trinket for his blind if he doesn't through, but obviously here he does die. We cheap shot the Paladin instantly. Instead of just instantly running, we're going to try to do some damage to the Ret. So here's this guy's problem is he bubbles, and instead of just making me in combat when I have 0 cooldowns, goes for the heal, and he's like AFK. Now he figures out, oh wait, I have cooldowns. Now he gets sapped, and he basically just his win, and then we skip it here, and we basically just win the game. We just kidney him on the eyeball, and there's nothing he can do about it. I think I sap his trinket, so he trinkets my DR sap, which is kind of questionable, but I kind of expected it, and he does get taken out here. Not much he can do about that one. And for the next game, a double rogue. This was actually not that bad. It was not as bad as I expected it to be. They almost could have won if they put a little bit more better Honestly, I think the play is definitely just double vendetta, killing the warrior instantly, and then just 2v1ing the rogue. I think it'll come out great. So actually, I blind him here. I kidney, so we get a really good opener here. He fears his trinket like instant, and pretty much there's not much he can do in this situation. As you can see, he evasions. I'm going to step, disarm his evasion. So anytime you step them, when you backstep them, you can actually disarm them. Same thing with Wrath. Backstep them through evasion, it still works. You can backstep. Now we get an insane sap there, so we actually look for that sap, and then we're also going to kidney off his stun. So kidney here, and we do kill this rogue. He does have the necro ability, so he is going to kill my warrior, I'm pretty sure, with his necro ability. But we are going to open this rogue. This guy could kidney me off, but I shadowy dome right beforehand. He's going to blind me here. There's not much I can do about it. I probably should have pre-ruptured him, because now I know he's going to blind me or he's going to vanish. So he vanishes in my shadowy duel, which brings him at us. I don't know what the play was here. So I kick his necro shield. He blinds me. Problem with blinding here is I have Kieran file. So beforehand, knowing he was gonna blind me, I Kieran filed. So I would have been at like 60% when he blinded. Instead, I'm at 100%. Since he doesn't have Vendetta, I don't think, or maybe no, I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't have Vendetta, so he's not gonna be able to kill me. He is gonna, however, be doing a lot of consistent damage. All I have to do is kidney him again with a Shadow Step, and he's pretty much dead. So GG to my guy, and see you in the next game, brother. To be fair though, this is a really low MMR game. This guy was 0 CR, and I was like 1900 when I started out. So it's like these beginning games were kind of short. I'm also gonna be posting the ones that were like closer to the higher CR, for, like the next video that I do, so I can get, another video of this so people aren't saying, well, you're just farming 1400 players. You know, the crazy thing is, I posted a community thing where I actually overlap blind with a sphere, and he's running a trinket to where if you just double it, it'll actually do unhealable damage. So as you can see, we get PS, double trinket. But, no, you can't. I typed it in a community, and I don't think anybody saw it, but I can't. I don't even know if I can say his name. That's how much of a joke this is. If I disarm him here, I'm going to LOS. He knows that I'm baiting him in the LOS. So I actually made a community post about, was the ban justified on Andrew T. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say his full name so this video doesn't get taken down, because they taken down my post, my community post, in under about 10 minutes without even telling me anything. Like, they just instantly took it down for no reason. So I was like confused. But as you can see, always stunning after, even with, if you don't have CC on the other target, stunning the off the CC target is really good too. Like, if you have no other CC, just stun them, especially if it's off DR, getting that extra stun duration, especially if they're not an orc. Here, this guy actually decided to teabag my teammate. By the way, if you're ever facing me, do not teabag. Teabagging makes the karma on you make me get unhealable crits. As you can see, the druid trinkets a fear, and then we get a really nice opener on the shaman here. I get a 4-step proc. Anytime I get a 4-step proc, I finally get to do damage. Without the 4-step procs, I don't do any damage. But with the 4-step procs, I'm doing unhealable damage. So as you can see, this fear druid's pumping as Kyrian. He actually just one-taps my warrior. Now watch what this guy does. This is exactly the reason why I love playing this game. So he gets some bear form and everything, and then he starts putting his nuts in my teammate's face, and it was very unfortunate because I really did not appreciate that. So they're realizing what they should do, and then they realize that he's putting his bare nuts in my guy's face, and it was very disrespectful. I didn't like that. I'd rather him get flagged than get teabagged, and now he's sitting on him. Very uncomfortable. At this point in time, as soon as I have my echo back up, we're gonna shadowy duel. If he roars me, I'm gonna trinket that instantly. See what happens. I get a 4-step proc, my trinket procs, we kill him instantly. That's what you get for teabagging my teammate. So I bait him out of form, so I get a resell, but he gets me out. But see, he doesn't bear form in time, so I get a really good opener. Now what I'm gonna do is off DR, we're gonna blind. So as soon as my stuns are gone, we're gonna instantly blind. So blind now. Blind, and add to this, we're gonna be able to full sap, and we're gonna keep sapping him till the DR on our stuns is off, and then we're gonna kill him. We had a beautiful play here. So now this guy doesn't even get to play the game because he trinketed a fear. We're going to set up him again. We have 3 more seconds before we can open. I won't have my echo, but it's not a super big deal because I have my leftover echo damage, and then I'll also have my echo damage when it comes up. So I restun on my echo, and then I eviscerate, and he's pretty much deady. And for the last game here, this was actually a really long game, and these guys really threw this game. They should have won. they just played good. This was actually the full gameplay here. I didn't skip any of this. So usually I like going monk, and this monk played actually not bad. He could have pre-robbed here wall, but overall they did really good communication by not actually using all their cooldowns. So they wall sack. I think he karmas. He rops now. So not getting his trinket is the worst opener that we can get. Even though we got Paladin's trinket and we got a sack, it's not good. Now my warrior dies instantly because he's playing Kyrian one shot, so this my guy gets one shotted instantly. And basically now, as you can see, we have to get trinket. Now I was about to leave after I tried my go and then it didn't work out, but I realized I was like, I don't know. I just feel like these guys were in their head. They were thinking that you know I will actually pre-sap in there just in case I could have got pre-wall, and I do get trinket, which is really insane. The problem with sub rogue, ladies and gentlemen, is if you do not get 4-set proc, you don't do damage. I'm telling you. If you get a 4-set proc, rogue is the most broken burst class in the game right now, 100%. Like for especially when you're getting all the utility, when you do not get any 4-set procs, rogue has to be one of the worst burst classes I've ever played. Like compared to like a ret, me getting one shot in like 1 second, it takes me 6 seconds to kill something, or not even to get them down to 30% without 4-set. So here I don't kill him. So I pre-sap my shadowy dome. This is my full burst rotation. This is every cooldown I have, and look at his HP with the eyeball, by the way. So he bobs him here. I blind him. It wasn't in time. I probably should have blinded. See, what I should have done is I should have sapped the ret, but then he would have pre-walled it. It was like it was a loss. But at this point, we're just gonna keep pumping him into the end. And as you can see, we get a super insane kill here. It was pretty insane, and that's that's why you don't give up last second. Even if you don't have CC, you just keep it going as long as possible. You have to sap off them blinds. Snapping off those blinds are really, really good. If we didn't sap, he would have just obviously just wall killed him the full way and it would have been over. But we do secure the 1v1. Now it is a 1v1 versus a ret. This guy actually played really good. Now, his defense, it will not work against anybody good. It just won't work. Anybody good will know that it will not work. So I actually sap a string it. This is the only strat I say. If you're in a 1v1 situation, listen. Sap them and then spam sap again for about 2.5 seconds. And if they trinket, as you can see there, they're gonna hit a instant resap on their trinket, and that's just how it works. Because it's not possible for them to get in combat by the time you resap if you're spamming it. It's just not. So that's how I sap people's trinket. And this guy wants to do this. So he has wings up, he has Hodge. So if I go over to him and open, what happens is he Hodges me, and then while I'm low, he's gonna just follow me in stealth and then get me out and then one-shot me. Or he just one-shots me in Hodge. So as you can see, I'm gonna wait for my trinket. I win in 20 seconds if I just don't get Hodged. So I'm just going to sit here, wait for my trinket, and then I'm going to go and open, and then we win the game. Because now he has no bubble, no trinket, no bob, nothing he can do. Now, a lot of people would have opened here, and they would have died. And then they would have been like, well, Red's OP. No, it's not. You just played dumb. So don't play dumb, and play smart. Do the X-Fix strat. Wait for that trinket. Open. Get the W. Don't throw. Win the game. And as you can see, we get a beautiful opener here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, my guys, and have a good one.